Hello and welcome back to the Northern Barrow Downs again. And we have to seek the Wandering Shade's barrow. The poetically inclined shade has a quest for us, yes. And for some reason we're blindly following their request. And of course, Lack is way more sinister than any shades. It just affects us as we speak. Well, hold on a second. Okay, had some various mechanics interfered with. The earth here is undisturbed, perhaps southwest. Southwest, so maybe this way. Yes, we seek the Wandering Shade's barrel. Well, that spire. Oh yeah, there's a barrel there. The earth here was recently disturbed. Well, what do you know? Barrel door. A large slab of stone. Move the slab before the shade tomb and defeat the white within to obtain the shade's ring. Okay, I'm trying to open it. There's the bar white slave. And you, a living fool soon to be dead, I'll send you into the shadow world too. So come to me now, fools, come and die. Did we die? We have obtained the Shade's Ring, but other than that, I don't think we're dead. We take stuff from the dead. That doesn't make us dead, does it? Alright, Shade. What say you? That's all you can say after so many years, I guess. That's the easiest way to speak. Hell, my hand, now to his arm. Lost too. But of course I digress. I forgot you're a poet, so you express yourself better than most human beings that are alive. Or supposed to be alive. Sundered and shattered, metal and bone, life bled to the ground. In shade of stone, a south-facing wall, wherein the earth slept once the dead. On cold hallowed ground, where dead lay asleep, walked they to greet our treasure claimed. There by our honored, sleeping and gone, my brother bid me farewell. Now the dead rise, stirring the earth. Now cursed from where I fell. Our curse recalled, we shall walk until the dead are quelled. Shield brother. Against many did we fight for a treasure which we stole. Rose they from the ground at his call, his cackle, cough and cry, fighting at the edge of stone, in a hollow where we lay the bones. See? Well, Shield brother. We're supposed to defeat whites near the place where the brothers placed the Cardolan treasure. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Let's go ahead and do that. Cardolan treasure, here we come. But not for you, but to defeat some undead. Mm-hmm. 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 Do you count? You do count for something, for many things actually. Found for a couple of quests and a couple of deeds and who knows what else. Yep. Ancient chest. You must have quest treasures of Carloan. Wow. Now I have it. Collected an ancient journal. Can we read the journal? No, we can't. Oh well. Okay. Wow. The graphics issue this time. Not of my making. In any case, barrel white archers and barrel white archers are on the menu. So there's a biting rat, but he doesn't count as a white, unsurprisingly. Can we go inside and defeat more whites? Well, I guess we don't have to. Here we come. Very well. Okay, let's return to the shade. The wandering shade. His poems are simple, but not necessarily mediocre. Context is king, so depending on what else he would reveal, they might turn out to be pretty good. Yes, indeed. There he is. Alright, Archer. You still count for the deed, so that you know what that means. A certain death for the dead. And you too, warrior. Aha. Don't stray too far from us, although you are wandering by nature. Don't wander too much. Yeah, these crawlers are so annoying. Still I linger, one foe remains. In the south he rolls from an earthen grave. Once flesh and whole, now bones depraved, by spirits seeking a home. A man of bone slept neath the Cardolan stone, rising once, struck low, by oathed brothers, now sundered twain. Brothers, cursed, return again, to face this foe, from whom they stole, for deeds most noble in intent. Whose evil walks, so too will we. Seek you he, beyond the border, south toward Stone, the land of Cardolan, his bones there still roam. Bone man, yeah. A man of bone from neath Cardolan stone, seek him now to lift this curse, where we brothers wander evermore. Understood. Feed the bone man. Feed the bone man. How far do we need to go? Oh, some distance actually. Wait. Oh, we need to go into the southern Barrel Downs for that. Well, that's okay. We can definitely do that and then climb up here. Well, not quite this way. But I guess here. And then we shall return. Because I believe most of the other quests are not here. Or not relevant to this southern area. I like this gate. I'm somehow drawn to it. Or drawn by it. Ooh, are those, what are those? Hyenas? Barghests? Just ugly dogs? Or very, very ugly squirrels? Who knows? We shall never know. But I bet those are very, very ugly squirrels. Now entering Southern Barrow Downs, yes. And what is that famous bone man? Oh, they're not made out of bones and they're not men, so they're not bone men. One bone man. Wow, different types of structures here. Oh, they're not easy to construct. Oh, why I'm so shaken all of a sudden. Whoa. Relax, relax. Earthquake makers. I'm just here to kill your boss or something. No need to panic. Alright. Well, we go where adventures take us. Even if somewhat methodically. Are you the bowman? Oh yeah. Nice bow, by the way. A barrel white. And you? What say you? Nothing? The bowman has been destroyed. Free. What else did I say? At last. Free. Yep. Well, I'm glad about that. We did some good here. Okay. Well, back to the Wandering Shade. Not a bad tree for such an area, huh? Nice leaves. Those are some giant structures. Wow, I am impressed. Quantum. Alright, people. Relax. If I can call you that. People. Oh, and the flowers here is really, really good. High quality marsh flowers. So I guess the area is not as touched by evil as I suspected it to be. You know, even the biting rat pastures for something kind of normal, right? I mean, rats like to bite sometimes. Ooh, a bear. Well, I shall avoid you, bear. Now we're getting close to wherever the shade is wandering. Kind of like the general area. Relatively close to the Dead Spire and some of the places of rest. We can call them those words. Hear you this, brother? Hear you a solution? Rest now, brother. Rest as we were, as we shall be. The Bowman's Guards. Not bad. Boneman's Band. Okay. Boneman's Spear. Okay. And the Boneman's Touch. Well, not quite our fit. So we'll just pick one thing. We also get the Kotringor. Also not the best for us, for our class. Duty done, again, to rest at last I yearn. So to my brother, wandering by night, a spirit lost brings naught but fright. Provide this ring, show him it is done, then we rest, neath moon and sun. Okay, are you checking your watch or something? Did you guys have wristwatches back in those early ages? Rest, my brother. Our duty done, brother. Hear the call of slumber. Know at last peace, rest, interred again, eternal. Interred again, eternal. Wow, that's quite a mouthful. Okay, I guess we'll do that as well. Ooh, we have to deliver the ring to the shade in Breetown to finish this. There is a shade in Breetown I didn't know about? Wait, I was born there and never knew about the shade roaming the town? Oh well. You always learn new things as long as you live. Okay, we'll start with the closest thing, which is searching for the dead man's perch for other guides. Oh, Yes, there are other survivors. I can see their rings already in my mind. Or on the GPS map. I don't know how we have GPS, but we do. I'm nearly sick with worry for my boys. Hope they come back soon. There is one. Hey Bob Red Thistle. Can't believe anyone would want to come to this place. Well, I did. So, there. Okay? And also like your black, whatever those things are, wrist thingies.
What do you need?
The others are alive. This news is pleasing. Pleasing? It provides you pleasure or pleases you? Okay. Though we still face great peril, we at least know that the others live. That's reassuring, right? At the forest
Why
edge.
to take a moment of your time?
At the edge of the old forest, south to the Barrow Downs, there are many bears suffering from a terrible plague. Hmm. The only way I can see to save them from their agony is to destroy them and ensure that they do not spread this plague into the remainder of the old forest. You will find the bears and the plague carriers deep to the south where the walls of the old forest meet the Barrow Downs. Destroy the bears, and then destroy the disease crawlers infesting them. You may find some of the disease-carrying crawlers outside of their hosts as well. Oof, hosts and crawlers and oh my god, too many medical terms for me. At the forest's edge. I
How can I be
fear
of service?
that the bears have contracted a terrible illness, and to save others that may yet remain unmarred by the disease spreading through the wild, we must act. Head to the south and cleanse these poor beasts of their ills. All right, I shall. What else?
Would you do something for me?
The corrupted trees must be purged out of the southern Barrow Downs, but they may yet return to the natural fold. To determine this, I will need their seeds. Collect their seeds and return them to me. If they can be saved, I will see that the seeds are brought to a place where they can grow into natural creatures once again. You will find the corrupted trees deep within the southern Barrow Downs, where the walls of the old forest are too thick to pass beyond. From death comes life. No kidding.
What do you need?
Search far to the south where the Barrow Downs meet the old forest. You will find the trees bearing the seeds I require in the shadow of the great forest. And what else? Purging the dead? Whoa.
Would you do something for me?
You've done good work, but this is too hard for you. Purging the dead. You know, you need a fellowship for that, so please decline, and I shall.
Stay a moment.
About this, though. Long have I lived within the bounds of Breland, and my family has long exchanged tales of the people that lived in these lands. Wait a minute. Is your family named Red Thistle? I've heard about the Red Thistle. The Red Thistles? Yeah, you kind of tend to live on the west of Bree, right? We spoke of their relationship with the old forest, and how it was by their hand that the forest began its slide to ruin. It is for these reasons that I find sorrow in these lands and not fear. Deep to the south, where the eaves of the wood are too strong to penetrate, you will find moving trees who have long been separated from their brethren. These once noble trees are ruined and rotted from within, and I must ask that you destroy them. It is for the good of all that we end them before they become something even more vile than they already are. Unfortunate harvest.
What do you need?
Corruption eats away at the roots of the once noble things that watch the old forest. It pains me to know that they must meet an end. I cannot abide from them to fester. They must be destroyed. Head to the south and see that they are destroyed. Oh, why are you weeping, lady? Addie Wheatley?
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Yes, sure. What is it? Oh, what a fine, strong person you are. Excuse me. You remind me of my own poor sons. Oh, there we go. They've been gone for some time now, and I've heard nary a word from them. You see, it started with my son, Malin. He was sure there were treasures out in the Barrow Downs for the taking, and left seeking his fortune. After a few days passed and he didn't come back, I sent his brother, Amlak, out after him, and I've not heard from him either. Now I've ventured here with these others after my sons. Amlak said he'd camp at the Dead Man's Perch on the eastern cliffs, but he was not here when we arrived. The others here think he's gone further south. Can you go and look for him? Add his missing sons. I will.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
I simply must know what happened to my sons. My guides say that there are grey ruins in the south, sometimes mistaken for the Dead Man's Perch. Perhaps my son Amlak is there. Please hurry. Grey ruins? We might have passed through them already. And what about you, Edith Sweetrose? Can I sell you some crap?
What do you need?
Sweet as you are. A traveling vendor never repairs items, huh? Only buys and sells them. Fair enough. Bounty? This accursed place is terrible.
Would you do something for me?
Many believe that the strength of the Bargists lay in their howl. While it is true their howls are dangerous, the power of their eyes is equally dangerous. With but a gaze, they have been known to strike a deep fear into their victims that can kill them. I would ask you to seek out Barghest and collect their eyes. Oof, I will pay you handsomely for this bounty, because I like to eat eyes or something. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Barghists within the southern Barrow Downs are terribly dangerous. I'll pay you well if you collect their eyes for me. What else?
Stay a moment.
The relics of Cardolan can fetch a nifty price from the well-to-do in Breetown. Since we're here, I thought I might offer you a little deal. If you collect these relics over the course of your travel, I will trade you materials that may be of great use to you. Is this acceptable? Cardolan relics.
What do you need?
Any of the creatures here in the Southern Barrow Downs could have an artifact of Cardolan, either on their person or in their bellies. Their bellies? Like the bellies of crawlers? Because I don't think the bone men have bellies.
Would you do something for me?
It's not usual that we are in such a position. Yeah, just thinking about money and bargains, right? When other people are suffering. We have come here before with no danger present save the rats, crawlers, and the occasional barghest. This, however, is most peculiar. I'm certain that the people of Breland can benefit from the removal of these terrifying foes, these wights, so I will offer you something of a bounty for their defeat. Defeat the walking dead here and return their skulls to me. I will reward you well for these endeavors. White skulls.
What do you need?
I have a small collection of materials that I'm willing to trade for the white skulls. I thought you would give me just money. If you're willing to collect them, I'm willing to provide you with this reward. Well, fair enough. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. And I'll see you next time, but first I'll get close to this dry glass because I like it for some unknown reason, so now I shall bid you farewell for good. Until next time, goodbye.